Welcome everyone to Starfield. Today we are beginning a brand new playthrough of the game in 2026 as we are just a few days away from the Terran Armada DLC and the free lanes update, which the free lanes will be free for pretty much everyone, and I believe the Terran Armada is already included if you got one of the previous DLCs or premium edition. I've been wanting to revisit this game for a while now, and at some point I will be doing a Star Wars Genesis playthrough, which converts the entire game into a Star Wars game. But today we're checking out the base game again, but this time around I actually have a bunch of creation mods installed, stuff that just enhances it. It's all like achievement friendly stuff, adds new quest lines, adds new features, and so on. So I'm excited to check that out. But with all that said, we're just going to go ahead and hit new, get into actually starting the game, and then I'll go into more on what the creation stuff I actually have for this playthrough. But here we go. Get to it. Achievements are enabled. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. I'm looking forward to this. I've been wanting to revisit this for quite a bit now. I was going to wait until the new update, but I figured we'd start a little bit early so that way on launch we can go right into the new content.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Here we are.
Okay.
Bed looking at
Let's see what we've got.
Hella right now. It makes me, he reminds me of Amos, especially since I'm in the middle of watching The Expanse.
Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Reams of red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusties? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy,
Jeez.
what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. The occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Runs a tight ship. I do remember walking through this area for the first time. And this will technically be my second playthrough, even though I did do a bunch of New Game Plus content my first time around. So,
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
okay. We're gonna get to the cutter. Put DLSS 5 on. No, thank you. No, thank you. We're gonna forget that one existed.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
Something like that. I don't even know what we're gonna make this character's backstory. I haven't looked at any of that. But as far as creation mods, I do have a lot of the quest line and that kind of stuff. If we want to do a quick overview, just so you guys can see what we have here. Some of the largest ones being the Watchtower, Orbital Strike Fleet Command. These two, I recently found out, but this is an entire team of people that work on mods for Bethesda games. They also did the Sims mod for, it's like the simulation mod for Fallout 4. I recently found out about this one, so I figured we'd check that out. The Trackers Alliance, I never had before until now. Cryomancers, and then a few other like recipes. I think this is another quest line. And a few other optional stuff here. Now, is it actually showing this one's enabled, but then those are disabled? We might have to go through and change that up, but we shouldn't have any issues with that once we get to the full game.
And here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
But I've been looking forward to coming back to this for quite a bit now. Been on my to-do list. I wasn't sure if I was gonna wait until the day the Free Lanes update came out, but the nice thing is, starting now, when that update releases, I can see the difference in traversal going around from location, points of interest, and so on. So I'll have a clear memory of what we were running into.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
Just another job, they say.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just...
Every time.
Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
All right, here we go. Oh, now it tells me how to use the flashlight. But
still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
use the cutter to break it up.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
All right, here we go. Does any of this look familiar? I don't know. It's been a while. Loving the new playthrough of Starfield, though. As I said, this thing was needed. It just needed 100 gigabytes of graphics mods and a lot of lighting overhaul and such. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting because I never messed with any. This time around, I don't have any like graphics or anything like that mods installed. But I never played with any of the creation stuff because honestly, the last time I played was when the game initially released, and then I did check out the DLC for a little bit, but not too much. It was a fairly short experience, so I'm excited to kind of have a more full playthrough, I think, this time, and check out some other things I never did the first time around. What's that one? 33? I'm looking for a preset here. Might go with the 33. I think I went with 35 for my playthrough last time. No. Oh, no, I definitely went 37. Yep. Definitely went 37 last time. All right, so we got 7 or 33. I think I'm going to go 33 this time as the starting preset. All right, let's see what we got. I haven't even looked at, like, what backstory or traits we're going to have. I was going to kind of do it a little bit. Like, mess with the menu here, but I forgot you had to go through that whole intro. So I never, like, spent the time with it. And we're going to go right here. A little bit. That works. That works. Walk style, 1, 2. Probably go with like 1 or 2. Go with 2 here. Base. Forgot how much there is kind of for customization. I always forget, to be honest, when it comes to some of these. Reminds me a little bit of my playthrough of the Outer Worlds 2, which I ended up loving that game. Way more than I anticipated. Probably like 15 or maybe 11. I think 15's a little darker. Yeah, let's go 15. All right, what do we got for hair? Can we zoom out at all? Too far down. And there's a lot. Holy. Probably gonna go with the classic short hair or beard. Call it a day there. I think that's what I had last time. Maybe 23. I mean, to be honest, what, we're going to be wearing a helmet anyways, majority of the time, so you're not even going to see it at all points. Maybe 27. See, 27 again. Five, 23. You know what? Let's go 23. That works. Facial hair. How many options do we have here? Got about 20 there. Almost looks like Buzz Lightyear for a second. At least that's what I saw. Probably go for a more full beard. See, that's a little too much. Just go with 16. Eyes. Eye color. Do we got like green? Whoa. Probably go with 4. Yeah, I think 4 is the way. Eyebrows. Let's not forget eyebrows, because I think last time I totally forgot eyebrows or something. And facial hair color. What's the hair color? Yeah, make these match. 15. There we go. Make this 15 also. Outer Worlds 2 was excellent. Ended up being one of my favorite games. Same here. It was one of those rare instances where I played it back to back to see how different it was, and it really surprised me at how different you could make a second playthrough. I enjoyed it way more than I expected to. But it was a ton of fun. Tattoos. Is this only for our face? Yeah, it's only for our face. We go back to body. There's no other options here. Right. Man, where's the body tattoo? Facial forms, scars, cheeks. All right, I think we're good there. Now we choose a background. Oh boy. I don't even know. I think last time I probably went diplomat. Let's see what we have. Beast Hunter, Fitness, Ballistic, Gastronomy, Boxing, Security, Fitness. Bounty Hunter is Piloting, Targeting Systems. Chef, Combat Medic, Pistol Certification, Medicine, and Wellness. Like the sound of those. Cyber Runner, Stealth, Security, and Theft. Ooh, I could go like Stealth this time. I could. Thank you for the gift there, too, Ash. Cyberneticist. Medicine, Security, Lasers, Diplomat. Is there anything else with Persuasion? Explorer, Lasers, Astrodynamics, Surveying. Gangster, Homesteader. Industrialist. Industrialist, not too bad. Want to be a titan of the industry, maybe a ship designer or a megacorp exec. Thankfully, that skill set never goes out of style in the settled systems. Persuasion, Security, and Research Methods. Long Hauler. Pilgrim. Professor. Ronin. Sculptor. Sculptor has Medicine, Geology. With your knowledge of an anatomy and skilled, steady hands, you could have had a lucrative career as a surgeon. Instead, you followed your heart and created works of art to amaze and inspire. Soldier, space scoundrel. Xenobiologist, or file not found. There's no information about you. Huh. Yes, I do plan on doing a Star Wars Genesis overhaul at some point. I'm thinking maybe in May if there's time. But I actually had it ready to go for a little bit and then decided to change course to check out the latest content. Might honestly go Industrialist. Just go with something Persuasion, Security, and Research Methods. Either that or this could be good too. Space Scoundrel. I mean, it's kind of just your starting skills, so it doesn't have to be too crazy. I also kind of like Combat Medic. Medicine to begin with, but I really want to start with Persuasion. So I think we're going to start with at least Industrials or Space Scoundrel. I think Space Scoundrel might be better. Employ both New and time-tested methods, a researcher may complete projects faster and even gain unexpected insight. While the standard digital locking mechanism is renowned for its security, any code can be broken with the proper training. So this is persuasion, piloting, and pistol certification. If we had something that was medicine and some persuasion, I would, well, the sculptor, but I don't know. I don't look at this guy and say, oh yeah, he's a sculptor there. That guy's a sculptor right there. But I think we're going to go with Space Scoundrel. It's a solid start. 3 traits. Alien DNA. Now, I would say these are probably more important than your background. So I guess we'll see on that. Dream home. Empath. You're deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions your companion likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness, but performing actions they don't like will have the precise opposite effect. Oh man, I don't even know what to... We maybe go with Dream Home. You know what? Isn't there one where you have parents here? Ooh, new dialogue options? Or is that the Dream Home? Because I never did that one before. Yeah, I'm looking forward to other people and getting into it next week as well. Should be interesting. And yeah, this is good timing checking this out with oh, it is kid stuff. It is good timing, especially with the NASA launch. So there's that too. I might honestly go empath. Let's just see. We went that. Gain access to Freestar Collective dialogue and better rewards for some missions, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Hero worship. I chose that last time. I do remember that. Introvert can't be combined with... Yeah, I mean, that would be fitting. But exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more... it's a benefit of... Is this one... Adventuring with human companions. Okay. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their homes, but you automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. Might go with that one this time. Neon Street Rat. Well, okay, hold on. If we're going Space Scoundrel, what is Neon Street Rat? Gain access to special dialogue options, better rewards from some missions on Neon. Crime bounty from other factions is greatly increased. Enlightened, Universal, Serpent's Embrace. Space. Your body is acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Taskmaster. Occasionally, if you have a crew trained in certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself. Terra Firma. Never acclimated to space. United Colonies native. Bounty by other. And then wanted. You know what? We're going to go with this. Empath, Kid Stuff, and Neon Street Rat. I feel like that's fitting in some format. Maybe the Empath and the Neon Street Rat might contradict with each other, but that part is fitting for the Space Scoundrel, and maybe we get some cool stuff from it. I don't know. Never did that before, but let's find out. Stick with this. We're just gonna do Casas again. I think that works for me. Wait, do I have to make it something else? Confirm.
Almost forgot about your application. The one note I had on your file was troublemaker. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
What is that thing?
It's our payday, that's what. Sooner we get it off our hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore.
It was incredible, like a dream or a vision.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Oh. One small step. Well, here we are. Mouse 3 to switch to third person, first and third. Got it.
Constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying, they got a reputation.
You don't look
Hell,
good.
I bet half the crew here
Me?
doesn't
What?
believe they really
What did I do?
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
No, we did.
Yeah,
We did just
come
wake
on.
up again. So it makes sense.
Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Where all are you streaming? Every platform is Casas Plays. My main are YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, though.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Got to put our helmet on. Where is... Oh, boy. It's been a little bit. There we go. I did love this game. Same here. Yeah, it was a good time playing it the first time. And going through New Game Plus a bunch of other times. The music does hit. Like hearing that every time, like when the vault door opens or now when you walk out for the first time, it's so good.
Really? In a Discovery class? That ship's older than this moon.
It's not old. It's classic. Come on, let's do this.
Don't mind me too. We got to take a bunch of screenshots here and there. Because those will also become our loading screens for those moments. Which I know the game does have a decent amount, but honestly, it's still pretty quick. And at least for myself, from what I remember, so... When you had those Xbox 360 Skyrim loading times or whatever it was, or was it? I guess technically it came out. Yeah, it would have been.
Barrett?
'Cause it was 2011.
Man!
11/11/11. Nothing compares to the amount of time those took to load.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal. Hellhole. Like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That's right.
That's me.
And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
You can call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett,
The scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Holy shit! That's the Crimson Fleet!
Weapons! Everybody get ready!
Hold off the pirates. I love how it's optional. Grab a weapon.
Just like the emergency drill! Go! Go!
All right, equip it. We got Eon.
We've got this!
I'm ready.
I'm out of here!
This is hopeless! I'm out! We're losing! This is bad!
Oh,
I need some help here! Coming at ya! Doesn't take more than that.
Next try. Reloading.
I do need to take a look at the settings. This time around, I might actually bump some stuff up for some more realism, I guess. I saw you can get the buffs for food and the negatives of not eating food, which last time I didn't have at all. So I do want to mess around with some of that stuff. And yeah, we did wrap up Crimson Desert. I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't perfect, but
Of course,
it was
Barrett
solid
being
still.
Followed every time.
Well, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
They can tell me what this artifact of yours is. I'm in.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
What about the mine? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Well, thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
A watch.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Why was the Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Same. So who are you and what's Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
Why send me, though? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You're really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
So you're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
All right, let's go.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
Forgot about Vasco. All right, into our first ship. We go into photo mode one more time. Grab one of these. So your Crimson Desert playlist was about 70 hours. Did you mostly do main quests? I did all of the Greymane side quests and a lot of the house quests in Hernand. But then after all of that, I booked it for the main story.
Class A starship, as Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning.
Got a research station. Lets you discover new crafting recipe. I don't think I really interacted a lot with the research station. If I remember last time.
To boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
I think I did maybe just a little bit. Same thing with the outpost stuff. I never really messed around with that either. Weaponry. I'm excited for the new like modding coming for your weapons though, and adding special, like you can pretty much craft any legendary item. So that'll be cool to see. So we would need all those items to build. Gotcha. Okay, cool. And you can do one at a time. All right, let's get out there.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Take off. I'm also excited to see the free lane stuff because that's going to add a ton more for flying around and like points of interest. So it'll be nice getting used to just, you know, traditional travel now.
It might be wise to test
and then
all
once that
controls
drops,
and
seeing the
systems to
differences
ensure
in
they
real
are not
time.
on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
I'll take the tutorial again. Hold left Alt and use WASD to switch between the systems and allocate power. You can also skip the ship tutorial by powering up all systems, including the grav drive. All right.
Each system on a ship requires power.
Got it.
Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Increase and decrease speed.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right.
Got it.
Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Shift to boost.
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Learn to fly. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. Comes back pretty fast.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. we will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Beautiful.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need
I gotta
to
get
fly
used to
close
that
it
again, too.
before we can access the remains.
Forgot you can loot it like that, and then that also reminds me of having to deal with the ship storage system and my own storage system. Encumbrance, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I saw bad. I
Crimson Fleet ships
answer that as well.
into our location, Captain.
Oh, we got more. By the way, chat, we are 40 minutes in, and thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you are watching. We'll have all episodes of this new playthrough up on YouTube. My old playthrough from when the game launched is up there, along when I covered the DLC for the first time. That's already up on YouTube, but this is going to be my official one, starting the game with all the new content and the creations, missions, and all that fun stuff. I would assume probably one of the last times I play, at least for now, play like traditional Starfield, because the next big thing I want to do is the Star Wars Genesis mod overhaul. And I do plan on doing a full playthrough of that. But that's still kind of in development. They're still actively adding new content to it, so at the same time, I'm kind of waiting for more to be added.
At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Press tab to open up the menu, and then from there you can select the star map, or you can do it like this if I remember. Yep. Which is my preferred way. Because then you don't have to go in a menu to travel to locations. You can just look at it, hit it, and go land.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the map until you see the Crete Research Lab map icon is in view, and then select the map icon and head there. Oh, there's my old character. The first one. And I don't think there's going to be any cross progression. It would be cool to see if they did anything. I could see it if they added something like that where it connected to your Bethesda account, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there's latency before they even come in. I wouldn't expect it at the moment, I don't think, because otherwise they would have announced it. But I would not expect it to be there right away, fortunately.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction. Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
Why is this Crimson Fleet captain after Barrett?
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Just who are you and Barrett? What's Constellation?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Why is Barrett trusting me with this ship?
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these questions last time I played, I didn't really ask. I usually just followed the main stuff. So this time around, I'm going to try to get some more backstory on the things that I'm most interested in, at least. But yeah, I would hope to see cross-save at some point, but I really don't know if there will be any on launch. Oh, God. All right, I forgot. Scan creatures, minerals, and planets. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Completed survey data can also be sold for credits. The scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation.
Your performance in that conflict was beyond adequate.
And let's actually take a quick look over at, let's save there. 2 things I want to do before we actually get fully into this is this right here. So right now everything's at normal. I think ammo weight I'm gonna leave at off because that would just be more of a annoying thing than anything else. But I think I might turn on sustenance. That way food and drink grant positive effects and prevent negative effects. Oh, you also have malnourished and dehydrated. We'll have to worry about. Enemy combat damage. Player combat damage. We could do... Let's try bumping it up to hard. Ship damage we'll leave at normal for now. You know what? For only 2% more, I'm gonna leave it at normal until we get better equipment. Once we get better equipment, then I'll bump it up. Carry capacity, we could reduce. Reduced is that. So that equals minus 2%. I definitely want to mess with this stuff a little bit more this time. Medical items restore the standard amount more slowly. Food healing, sleep healing. Okay, for right now, we're just going to go with sustenance, but then we'll mess with this as we get more equipment, I think. Unless if I instantly start getting dehydrated and malnourished. Do we even have any? I don't know if we even have any That's weapons, spacesuits, packs, helmets, apparel, ammo, aid, resources. Oh, I don't even think we'll even have any for right now. Okay, 0. Make sure that these are bound. We are malnourished. And one other thing, so I don't think this is correct. I think it's the opposite of what I want it to be right now. So let's actually go back to the main menu for a quick second here and enable these. I tested this earlier today and it was correct. So I don't know what happened, really? Or wait, no, I think I can just hit, see, load order. Data still being loaded. Up here, you can see it loading. Okay, yeah. I don't know how this swapped. It's a bug. I mean, it's a feature, not a bug. This was supposed to be disabled, and the rest of these are enabled. Now it's correct. I don't know how that happened, because I literally enabled all of these earlier today, loaded in, good to go with my previous save, and made sure this one was disabled. But maybe because I loaded into my previous save, that one, I don't know. I can't explain it, but I understand it, I guess. Okay, now we're loading into this one. But now, hopefully, that should be correct. And we shouldn't have any issues. For a second there, the merchants had a little bit more money than we needed. Yeah, that's fine. We won't need that. You want to use your current load order, or do you want to... We're going to use current. Continue loading, yes. There we go. So now we should be good. Just to make sure. What update? So the biggest update that they added now that's available is they turned the Trackers Alliance into a complete series. I never did the Trackers Alliance at all last time. So that is something that's new for me. And then we also have more storylines like this. The Watchtower, same thing. The Cryomancers is an entire new faction at Hell's Gate. That's something from Doom, but it was achievement friendly in a way, so I said whatever. And then the other, I think, big one was Escape and the Last Flight of Montero. Those were some other ones. Did it enable? Okay, this one's disabled now. Good. So now we have the correct creations enabled and the incorrect one disabled. So we are good to go. But then on Tuesday, that's when the new DLC releases, which at that point, hopefully my character is ready to go to check out the new content. And then
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of
also
smaller
the
independent
Terran,
pirate
I mean
groups, all
the
flying
free
under the same
lanes
banner. They are typically
update
unscrupulous
comes out
and
then too.
violent.
All right, we got to keep an eye out for some food here as well. Med pack. So 0 is my healing.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Empty chunks packaging. Edit sample bottle. Oh. He doesn't look too good. Got pirates. Got pirates. I'm gonna drink the beer real quick. Now we're hydrated. Nice. Accuracy is not perfect, but hey, we can work with it. Grab all the pistols for now that we can, so that way we've got some weapons to sell. What? Antibiotics in the toilet? You know what? It's a little crazy we're grabbing that, but I'll take it. Got a soda, deck of cards. Forgot we have the O2, well, your stamina bar. Dave. This light is very bright. Now this time around, I might actually do a little bit of stealth too. File. Take the board game. It'll be cool seeing all of the. So if you didn't know, they're adding essentially the style of how Fallout has bobbleheads. They're adding action figures to this game, where it's going to give you permanent bonuses and effects for your characters whenever you find them out in the world. There's no set location for them. They're just things you can randomly find. A hazmat suit.
You're going to pay for the...
Nice. Ooh, a Grendel. Hold on. Grab that one.
I believe we are no longer alone.
I'm moving.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
I remember the combat always starts out a little bit slow, but then once things get a little bit more crazier down the line and more enemies, it does pick up.
Begin search protocol.
there. It's still one of those things too. I've mentioned it a lot in my Fallout playthroughs, but I am a person who I 100% prefer third person. In like, if I have the choice first or third, I always go third. The only scenario that I don't go third is for Bethesda games, because I don't know what it is. I mean, granted, it probably feels best in third here, and in like ESO or even Fallout 76, but it's the only one that just it never clicks. Not as much as the as first. Nice.
Trying to kill me, but I am not technically alive.
We might get up to a little scoundrel things out there too. One of the only factions I've never joined, though, funny enough, is the UC Vanguard. I did the quest line for the other factions, I think, except for them. But maybe we'll go down like a path of villainy or just chaotic neutral stuff, and then all of a sudden
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make
we'll
use
apply
of
and become
whatever is inside.
join the UC Vanguard, or maybe in like a new game plus moment we join them. Oh boy, fill all the open slots in every layout to open the lock. Okay, yeah, I remember this. That one's not gonna work. Got it. Take it all.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
I did hear that the UC Vanguard storyline is pretty good, and I'm not sure about that. That mod. Not off the top of my head, at least.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You
Rogan.
working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
What's your problem with Barrett anyway?
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
I never said I was. That's right. I killed Barrett. So tell your pirate friends to back off.
Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the Frontier. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
There's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before more people get hurt.
You're not talking us out of this score.
Oh, no. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh, God. Oh, no, I forgot about how the persuasion works here. To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn from succeeding. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeds. Listen, buddy. If you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. The Frontier creaks when it turns anyways.
I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it.
Here's the thing. It's either I go all out, because we need 4. Just take a moment and count how much you've already lost. You don't want to lose more.
I'm getting that ship.
Oh, that's
Stop trying to confuse me.
Listen, I just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me?
So you got past a few rooks. Who cares? I've heard enough out of you. Kill them!
Programmed for combat.
Oh!
It is not my primary function.
Wow, I never realized that if you're moving, it's way less accurate. Huh. I guess I never realized since I'm always aiming down sights. Well, there we go. Rare item acquired. We'll have to go through and see all the stuff that we grabbed after this.
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Is there a way to swap shoulders when in third person? Damn.
Should be incarcerated.
Oh. At least we got plenty of ammo right now. Got him. Okay, cool. Good there. I love the Maelstrom on my playthrough. I think I've used it a few times. Oh. Right, I need to make sure we don't use all of our CO2. Did you enjoy the game? I did enjoy it too. I mean, I played through New Game Plus, I think like 3 or 4 times when I finished the first time around. I'm not mentioning or like going to really be talking about a lot of that story content during this playthrough for the people that might be watching this one for the first time.
System, and then land in the city of New Atlantis.
But
Do not worry. This will
I enjoyed it
become
enough.
second nature before too long.
Free Lanes officially drops on Tuesday, so we got a few days until then. But I'm getting prepared for that now. Because additionally, there's that game Samson that drops on the 8th. And we're probably going to spend one day checking out the DLC and then jump into Samson on the 8th and check that out for a few days or however long it ends up being, and then come back to this for all the new content stuff. Because other than that, I don't know what else we'd be doing right now. But I've been looking forward to coming back to this either way. Power up the grav drive. Take one from... you know what? We'll take one from missiles. Boom. There we go. Planning on doing a full playthrough? That's my goal.
This is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
And in progress.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
All right. Off to New Atlantis. As one of my old characters too. I love the look of the bounty hunter ship. Yeah, there's so many cool ships out there. I forget which one I was rocking for a while, but I really like a lot of them. Thank you for the gifts there too, Ash. Here we are. Take the elevator to Falkland. Talk to the ship services technician.
Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
Toggle which quest is tracked on your HUD. Only one quest can be tracked at a time. Select the name of the quest to expand the list and open the objective. Select any objective in the quest. Track the whole quest. You can press the set course. I think one of those is this one of the DLCs that we have? Not DLC, but...
And here's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship.
The Trackers
and
Alliance.
You can stop by
there
the
we
Trade
go.
Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
100 credits. My ship needs some repairs. Where can I go if I need more crew for my ship?
I would try to viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Okay. Let me see what ships.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I know one of the... So I'll have to probably look through a lot of the creation stuff I have. I think I used this one at one point. Where's the price? All right, we're good.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my
Good
booth
for
if you
now.
need me.
Probably follow the main story for a bit here, still. They'll have the minor utility outfit on. Base trucker, cargo wear. Oh, this gives me 5 carry capacity. You know, my guy does kind of look like you would be like a smuggler. Throwables. We got nothing equipped. Now we got a grenade equipped. I'll have one of these. Yum yum. Yeah, I appreciate it, Ash.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research
But yeah, pretty much the new DLC, the Terran Armada, is coming out on Tuesday. And then we'll have to check out some of these things. So I think we just got an alert for one. I know we just got the Trackers Alliance quest. The other one that we just... Oh, this. Here it is. Ah, okay. So we got an alert for Falkland Systems, which this is a new ship service vendor. And I think this is one of the featured ones by Bethesda, where you can get a bunch of ship parts and potentially buy new ship. Ship tiers and several products have the following requirements: 1 in 10. Custom modules, designed to have modules and variants. Redesigned interiors. Some clothing items. Okay, so that's a bunch of ship parts that we could check out at some point.
Okay, no bounty. Clear.
Select missions. They really want me to plot a course to this. Good. Exit there. What is this? Oh, this is the outfitter's place. The viewport. The well. Is this? Oh, right. I think I remember they added like a map after the fact. I remember you would see these and be like, where the hell is that? I don't even realize. All right, let's check out the outfitters, actually.
Please register me.
Whoa.
How may
Buster.
I be of service?
Just one moment. No, it's gone. Damn it. I almost felt like I was there that time. Well, yes. Do you have a good reason for breaking my concentration?
Hey, is this some sort of store?
Oh, actually, stop talking. Just had an idea. Perhaps you can make up for your interruption. Tell me, this outfit here, what do you think of it? Is it good? Is this something you would wear?
The one to your left? Honestly, it's not really my style.
Not even ironically? No, I suppose not. Clearly, but
Not
for the
really.
life of me, I can't figure out what's so fashionable about it. I'm sorry, you're not here to talk about this. Let's start over. Welcome to McClarence Outfitters. I'm Jason McClarence, proprietor. I assume you're here for our old stock? Don't worry, we've still plenty of outfits left.
Sure, let's see your stock.
Of course.
So this, I know, is one of the creation mods that they added. Or, well, that I have currently installed. So this entire shop here is new. They're all the business wear. I used to always rock, I think it was this one. Yeah, the Corpo Executive suit. They're all suits there.
Ah, welcome back to McClarence Outfitters. Here for our old stock?
Don't you sell anything new?
Sure. Well, we did. But that was before I took over the McClarence brand and released my own outfits. Derivative, banal, utilitarian. That's what they called my work. And now the McClarence brand is next to worthless. The best I can do is sell off old stock. At least some people are still buying that.
You seem to be having problems. Maybe I can help you out somehow?
Really? You'd be willing to do that for me? I can't pay you, if that's what you're after. At least, not with credits. But maybe. Look,
Pay me
I know
in
I run
fashion.
Outfitters, but I'm not even going to pretend I understand fashion. But what I do know is engineering and science. You seem like the type to go off-world, visit other planets. That gives me an idea.
Tell me this idea.
If you can bring me certain off-world materials, I'm positive I can cobble together a spacesuit that would put all others to shame. Stylish, functional. Hell, I could even offer you upgrades and alterations. The suit would be yours to keep, no extra charge. All I ask is that you perhaps wear it as you travel, at least for a short time. If people see McClarence can do more than just seam dresses, perhaps I can rebrand. Play to my strengths.
Okay. So he's going to give me... What sort of materials would you need?
Nothing too difficult to acquire. At least not for someone able to leave Jemison.
Tell me more about this spacesuit. What would be so special about it?
Besides being made by me? Well, despite what some stuck-up socialites might tell you, my outfit designs are fetching, comfortable, and above all, functional. You want a suit that looks good, offers unparalleled protection, and can easily be upgraded or modified? Now this I can make. At least, providing I have the right materials.
Why not do this yourself?
First of all, I don't have the credits, ship, or tools that would be required. And secondly, well, let's just say it wouldn't be very practical for me.
That's fair. All right, fine. That sounds fair. I can bring you what you need.
Wonderful. You just turned my day around. I've been meditating on this suit project for weeks now, so I already have a full list of what I'd need ready to go. Here, take this slate. That should list the materials I need and where you can find them. Gather everything up, bring it back here, and you won't be disappointed.
Suit project notes added. So we would have to go to other locations to be able to get these. Material world. I wasn't expecting a quest line with this, but I'm glad I picked that up. Yeah, apparently I mean, so there was a recent event where a lot of people went to the Bethesda headquarters and they got to check out a lot of the like creation stuff there too. And what they
antique radios.
I guess
No
some
data
members
streams, just pure signals.
of people that make
Simpler times.
a lot of the
Welcome
creation
back.
mods.
I hope you haven't forgotten our deal.
And it's pretty insane how in depth it gets. Like if people are passionate enough, some of them get their own entire teams and they develop all these new systems, and then they of course even get paid by when people purchase their mods through Steam. Or, well, through Bethesda. So, in my case, through Steam, buying some creation, whatever it is, currency, I guess, and then purchasing the content itself, which is kind of cool, you know, for supporting developers and stuff. You mentioned something about the old stock. What'd you mean?
To be blunt, the new stuff just isn't selling. The former proprietor recently passed away, and if an outfit wasn't made by her, seems people just aren't interested. But as I said, don't worry. We still have more than a few crates of her old work in our storehouse.
I don't mean to be rude, but are you a robot?
No, I'm not a robot, but I am
Wait.
controlling one. I find it more
Oh.
practical to run my store remotely. Not to mention, when it comes to tailoring, the advantages of robotic hands cannot be overstated.
Wait, I thought he actually was a robot. I didn't know he was controlling it remotely. McClarence. I think I've heard that name before.
I should think so. In the world of fashion, the McClarence brand is well known and was held in very high regard. I don't even want to tell you how much we used to sell a t-shirt for. But that was then, and this is now. So, can I interest you in a t-shirt?
Let me see your stock one more time.
Just point to what you want.
How much do I even have? I have 6,400. And I mean, some of these are higher persuasion. If I did swap in one of these. I'll take the carry capacity one I'm wearing right now. I could even take off the helmet too. We got a veterans star roamer spacesuit. Minus 15% damage from human enemies. Basic booster pack. I forgot that you have packs too. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's so much. Hide helmet in breathable areas. So now we're hiding it. There we go. I forgot about that too. So now I think we're good. Yeah. We have this. That almost looks like a Rebel Alliance outfit. Too. Or like a smuggler, like I mentioned earlier. Again, chat, thank you all for the likes so far. Wherever you are watching, we'll have all episodes up on YouTube. And everything else that I cover is available there. This spacesuit is very bulky. Alright, maybe we take this elevator. Let's see if they have any quest lines. I don't know if they do or not, but we can at least check.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or
go to the commercial district.
It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly.
I think he was going to take me to the other spot. Falkland Systems.
It took years to get it looking just like this.
Whatever you say.
All right, down we go. Love this game. I've been excited to come back. And I love to see that people are still either enjoying it or soon a lot of people are going to be playing for the very first time. This is exciting. You know what? We'll get a Tranquilita tea for breakfast. Or breakfast version.
Yes.
Soon? Yeah, it comes to PlayStation on Tuesday.
The well's been having brownouts all the time.
Tranquility.
Sent someone down there.
Another day,
Nothing's changed.
another shift. Yeah.
Material World. Oh, okay. So this is just the new area. Investigate the brownouts in the well. Got this one.
Okay. Hello.
Howdy.
We go up here to check. So who's all your crew? Right now, we've got nobody. Except for the robot guy. Yeah, right this second,
Yes.
we've got
What?
nobody with us just yet. This is a brand new playthrough. Whoa. Which I guess I should stay. Should put that in the title.
Hey.
CEO over here.
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Just checking around here.
Need some work done?
Bill's office terminal. Price markups. Oh. We're raising the prices of all Falkland system products by a minimum of 20%. Effective the 1st of next month. Holy. I don't know where the terminal is that I'm supposed to use. What is going on? Don't eat the taco. The Xeno tacos. Okay. The hell? Foul weather poncho? Alright, that's kind of good. Am I supposed to go up to one of these to purchase stuff? Showroom, showroom. That's all a research center right there. Great Authority kiosk. Here we go. What kind of weapons do they have? Basic stuff. Wait, this is all selling. Wait, that's me. I mean, I can sell some of mine. Sure. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll have to rename a lot of my weapons too. I always rename them to the ammo type that they are. Get rid of these two. And that. Plus 10 health. Actually, I like that poncho. Not too bad. Is there a sell all junk category? For sure you look at anything and mostly everything on the bandit merc-eyes. They hold some legendary equipment sometimes. Definitely. Ah, here we go. Here's the ship. The ship items. View and modify ships, buy ships. Where is that even? Oh, there's the value. 322,000. Holy moly. Ray, thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you. Here's our frontier ship. I'm not... When it comes to shipbuilding, it's the same thing for me with houses in games. I'm not good at designing stuff like that. So I always go with whatever the default is, or I just find a ship that I like and I stick with that. Let's go see what this quest is. Investigate the brownouts in the well. So now... Okay. That's good to keep in mind, at least. Gotta go to the Mass District. The shipbuilding in this game is extremely simple. I think I remember doing maybe like a little bit of it. I'll have to look again. Let me do it, man. Save real quick. Chat, give me about 2 minutes here. Just need to do something real quick, and then I will be back. But again, thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the subs. BRB, and we'll continue here in about a minute or two. I am back, and I got my water, everything I need. So we are good for the second half. I love the circle view. I honestly love the AFK view that... Oh, I forgot. Oh no, we're malnourished. I love the AFK view that they always do. Head for 30 minutes. Restore. Ooh, nice. Plus... Okay. Alright, you know what? We are going to bump some things up. We're going to get some more XP here. Why not? Right? Player combat damage. Bump it up to hard. I don't know how I want to do this, but sure. Cargo distance access. Set the distance at which you can access your ship's cargo from the inventory menu. Oh, anywhere would be beautiful. Vendor credits. Make it slowly. No food healing? That's not worth the 2%. Location limited. Sleeping restores health in ships, outposts, and settlements. We'll see how much of this I want to deal with. You have a normal chance to gain afflictions. I'll leave that at normal. Improve only. Treatments cure afflictions. Treatments improve prognosis up to excellent, but they do not cure afflictions. Holy moly. That doesn't matter. I'm not on controller. Fleet availability. Ambush chance. Alright, the rest of the stuff I don't think really matters. Cool. I wish there was an auto eat and drink if the hunger or hydration reached less than 5%. I could see that. It would be nice. Alright, down into the well. Like underground.
There are always about a million things to do. And I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry.
I'm not.
I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while. And Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once. And Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
I could assist you.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Okay. We'll do some side stuff to get started here. Especially since we're on this planet. It's like we're back in Hernand. But instead, we're not. You know, let's take off the... I wish there was an option to equip your spacesuit when... Oh, I dropped it. Oops. I wish there was an option to hide your spacesuit. Never mind. There is. Wait. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, it's because I took off my other clip. Wait. I'm so confused. There we go. Now we got it.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you should be near the first junction box. Look for it mounted on the wall. That's
got it.
Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's, and maybe up a story or two? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry.
Switch this.
All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far.
You know what? Let's see what happens if we get in here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait, no, that's good.
Dead end, right down from Jake's. Right under that
What
apartment
the?
they've been trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Oh! Oh my god. Big Bruno. What is this? Oh! Keep shooting, Vasco!
Peace is no longer a viable option.
I was... yeah, what the dog doing? I was not expecting that. What the hell? Gopher's key. I forget how stealing items works in this. You have to like go to it. Doesn't it like lose its stolen status after some time or something like that? Is that how it works? Or is it you have to go somewhere else to sell it? A friend of mine told me you're looking to purchase a Model S. Is that true? Yes, my man. Those robots are so badass. Gotta have one guarding my mansion, you know? Decommissioned? Yeah, I don't care. Yes, my man. 2 days. Best day of my life. I keep it right next to my bed. Not that you'll ever know that. Are you out of your mind? Could you possibly be this stupid? You know, I brought that robot from you, right? Do the words remote activation mean anything to you? Bring me my money immediately or you will be dead in your apartment tonight. Ah ha 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 ha, tofu. Well, you're gonna get caught when they scan you. Sell it to the trade authority and then buy it back when they scan you. I don't feel bad for him anymore. Yeah, so we wanted to buy one.
Hi, mister.
All right.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact.
I love little things like that, though.
Another switch flipped, another lead to follow.
Like we never would have known.
And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought. I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the trade authority. Okay, just find that and maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet.
Not because of yeah, I agree. Not because he refused to pay, but because he was just being a haha, you'd never know. I got you moment. Turns out he got. Scanning items won't pick up stolen items, only contraband. A good question. I'm not sure what the tofu even
the final
means.
box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box.
Boy.
I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down.
Oh, I see. Oh, did I get it? Wait, that looks right. Whoa.
Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
I did kind of just steal that. Yeah, I don't think I ever did this quest. I think I played, honestly, like RPGs a little bit differently back when I played this the first time around. So that's one of the other things that I'm looking forward to, like taking my time more so, or just doing more side stuff that I'm interested in.
Did I
Here we
say
are.
thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself.
Happy to help.
Well, not everyone would be, and I appreciate it. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The trade authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
No, I can tag along. Tapping the grid. Level 3. Alright, let's take a look. You have received 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill has unlocked the challenge. Complete the challenge. I forgot about that too. Where you have to do challenges in order to... Ah, shoot. That's gonna be fun. I forget which ones are really worth getting to. I'm definitely gonna get some of these. Succeed in 3 speech challenges. So you have physical, social, combat, science, and tech. Well, we got pistol certification for right now. I could upgrade that further. I might also get stealth. I might get stealth and then hack. Let's get that. We got one more. Or medicine. No, let's go medicine. Is there one for food as well? Science. I'm guessing that would be under here. Weightlifting is total carrying capacity. We're starting a new game? Yep. Yeah, we're doing an entire new playthrough. Nutrition, there it is. Pain tolerance. Let's go medicine. And then next time I'm going to grab security, probably. Oh, here's gastronomy. Craft specialty food and drinks. Commerce. Scavenging. Pickpocket targets for theft. How's the game currently? I've never played, but it looks interesting. I would say now is getting to the point where it's the best version it could be.
We've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
I've got your back.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
Got it. We'll just follow her. Classic. We walk slower than the NPCs walk. You know, there's probably a mod for that, right? There's probably a creation mod for walking the same speed as NPCs, surely. But yeah, I would say now is probably the best time to get into the game, especially with the free lanes about to drop, which is one of the things I'm really looking forward to. Plus all the creation stuff that's out there now. Other mods that are available. There's so much at this point. At this point, that has to be a design choice for walking slower than NPCs. I know. At least some games get it right when they have it. You walk in a certain distance and you match the NPC's speed. But it hurts.
Those ecliptic jerks fly around like they
Just set the same speed. So Talis.
You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all you little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Talk to Luisa. I'm super excited for it to finally come to PS5, but do you think Star Wars Genesis is going to come to PS5? Couldn't find it on Xbox. Unfortunately, I don't think it ever will. Just because of the sheer amount of size of a mod it is. It is a huge undertaking. It would have to get approved by Bethesda. It would have to, and then that would come into like Disney, and yeah, unfortunately I don't think it ever will in that situation. Plus, somebody mentioned that some of the assets are actually pulled from other Star Wars games, so there's that too. But I think the only hope...
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay?
The only hope I would have is the case if they did some sort of crossover or mesh between worlds, but I don't think even then we would probably get that, unfortunately. Just relax, everything's gonna be fine.
Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Yeah, she wasn't waiting for me. Alright, and now we have to wait for her.
Well, Miss Reyes,
it's Codsworth.
I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and I've been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
The sooner you find the source of all this, the sooner...
I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well,
little bit.
Clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so... I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well...
Gonna be a trap.
This is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box?
I'll do that.
Hey, Al, what you gonna do?
You know what's so nice too? I mean, even coming back for this is there's so many good, or well, potentially good space RPGs coming out, or well, sci-fi RPGs coming out over the next 2 years, which just makes me even more excited to see what potential there is. We've got Exodus, we've got the Expanse game, this hopefully getting new content, me trying to figure out where I'm actually going in this place.
Sorry, I can't play right now.
We need to go up. I mentioned it a few times throughout this year too, that I want to do more mod conversion playthroughs of different games. And Star Wars Genesis is probably one of the largest ones I want to do, but then there's also things like Watch Dogs has a pretty big conversion mod, or well, Living City mod. Maybe I'm supposed to go back the other way? Yeah, it looks like maybe where we came from. Oh, yeah. Whoa, we actually have an interior map like this? Whoa. Wait, that is brand new. Or, well, it wasn't there last time I played. Okay, so right here, we're facing that way. We need to go... Oh, if I turn around, go past the bar up these, I think we can get to it from there. Yes. So down here, past the bar, upper level. Okay, that is actually huge for navigation.
Hey there. You should be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
I appreciate that you've listened to reason.
Which one is
The junction box
45A?
should be
Oh,
just
that's
nearby.
47B.
We'll have this solved in short order.
No. I'm not trusting her. Oh, no. Because I opened it? Never trust the corpo. Ever. I need to find the other weapons that we have. Shoot. Now I can't see where the other one is, though. Is it too late to go back? Can I... 32. All right, let's go back to this one. Peace. Life. Oh, no, this is right here. Oh, that's so far. It's like 22 minutes, man.
Hey there.
Oh, wait, we're good.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Okay, now I'm stuck. Help. I hate that you have to press and hold to be able to leave, but I get it. The grab was a success. I think we should have stored the case in here for a few weeks. UC security will be on alert. I don't expect anyone else to know about this room. Honestly, we may be the first ones to come here in years, Mira. Which... well, yoink. All right, so we turn around. Requires a key. Okay, there should be some stairs straight ahead. That's 47B. We want to get to 47A.
Performing that feat regularly could lead to permanent injury.
Okay, let's see. Turn around. Go to the right. We'll drop down here. And then we need to find steps up. What the hell? This doesn't translate great. Looking at that map and then this, it does get a little confusing. Okay, so now up the steps to the right, up there, to the right, and around the corner.
Trusting that a lifelong employee of MAST knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
And that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great. Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. Ms. Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need.
Alright, so we need to get to the elevator. Hayes' house. There's the elevator.
Contact you.
It looks like the other one is just a little bit bugged. I mean, so far, I feel like this journey is going good at the moment, I think.
Ms. Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation before she returns.
What the?
I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that MAST gets what it needs.
Find the source of the broadcast. Oh.
You're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
We gotta head to the residential district. You already explored the commercial. God.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable
Is there a
people
train down here?
Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Vasco definitely isn't trying to hide anything. No, never. Yes, okay, there is a train here. Residential. Honestly, I always forget that you can hire like crew members. There's also a bunch of different companions you can find too. And I think the update is adding a new companion. Here we are. And I saw there was a creation pack that also adds special crew members with like quest lines and stuff too that I might pick up.
Must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems.
See if we can get in. I have to do it like this. Maybe like this. How do you feel about your parents in this game? Well, we technically haven't met them yet. I never met them before either. I don't even know where they are. My question is, how do they feel about me being a space scoundrel and also a neon street rat? I want to know how they feel about that. My guys got creative with the rewiring to have all the juice need to run the program nonstop. I get 1,000 credits with the premium edition. Do you recommend getting the Trackers Alliance? I haven't tried it yet. I think that would be the most straightforward one to do. Like if you wanted to see potential of what's out there, there's that. But also, so I can't really fully speak on it. But there's also this one, Watchtower, which this was made by an entire team of people. I think now with the Trackers Alliance, since it's a whole bounty series, it makes more sense. But this Watchtower Orbital Strike, it allows you to... you can build a fleet. And you can also call in like sky drops, airstrikes, and other crazy stuff. But I haven't done it yet, so I can't fully speak on really any of these just yet. Watchtower is a great mod. That's what I heard when I saw it. I know they made a really big mod for the same team. Made a really big mod for Fallout. The Sim Settlements, I think it is. And they've also made the Bard. Are we headed over to Spaceport? Yeah, it looks like it. They also made the Bard College for Skyrim, which I never did that either. King Garath. Yeah, that's it. I believe is his name. Very good modder. Research projects required 10 or well, fewer resources per 10 minutes. Not bad.
I could really use an air to brow right now.
It seems like a small decision.
Terra Brew. Grab some of these. Just so we have some.
over time and
Delicious.
paralyzed.
The parents trigger me. Yeah, I've never done or met them before. I remember other people chose that when they started their playthrough. All right, which is which? Power down. I think that's just bugged. If I run straight here to the right up those steps, that should do it.
Tracker agent, my duty is to inform.
Hey, if you've got the problem with me, just say it.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Mothers, am I right?
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it?
There you go.
Great. I'll get this back to Max.
Yeah, I
for
trust her
analysis.
more.
I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
And we still got 2,000 credits.
So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Calibank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
Oh.
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right. Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around. I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
Well, I mean, hey, I just helped. Think. Find out what's on the data slate. Don't see this game much often. Yeah, not until now, I'd say. Probably we'll see it a little bit more. There's the At Hell's Gate quest. Let's follow the pup.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services.
Best watch your pockets around me. Just say.
Hey, Al, what's it gonna be?
What's with the staring? You need something?
What do you do down here, Rick?
What do you want to know? You with security?
You can call me Allie or Grace.
The law's no friend of mine.
You do have a bit of a rebellious air about you.
Oh, yeah?
But maybe that's exactly what you want me to think. Besides, I'm not gonna reveal my operation to some nobody who just waltzed up to me. Not yet, anyway.
Anything interesting going on?
Are you kidding? Take a look around. You're in the most boring place in the galaxy. Only good thing down here is Kay's house. Best cooking in the settled systems. And let me tell you, I know my food. But I can't even go there anymore because Kay banned me for bad behavior. Me! Can you believe that? What a load of crap!
I don't like your attitude.
Yeah, well, newsflash, buddy. I don't like anything about you either. In fact, I dislike you with such conviction that I'm inclined to fight you right now. What do you say we go 10 rounds? Right here, right now.
Oh. All right, let's do it, little man.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, I actually hurt my hand when I was punching some other asshole's lights out. Doc says it'll take a few weeks or months to heal. Yeah, we'll take a rain check. But once my hand heals, you're done for.
All right, Rick.
Oh, thank God. I was sick of hearing your voice.
I'm sure you hear that all the time. Sounds like he's projecting. Okay, wait, see, like,
Jake's
moments like that
is
is
a
so
place.
good.
I'm not gonna be stuck in this place for long. All I need is a crease, and I'll turn it into a break. You'll see.
Are you a pilot?
I'm working on it.
Wait,
Taking
Alex?
the UC Vanguard exams, saving up for my own ship. You know how it works. It's just taking a little longer than I expected.
You know, I'm something of a pilot myself.
Damn, hotshot. What are you doing down here then? This is the last place I'd be.
What can you tell me about the well?
You want food? Go to Case. You want an attitude? Try Jake's. You want to feel empty inside? Get your bags and move in. Seriously though, this place is half doom and all gloom, which is precisely why I'm leaving.
This is the one NPC I really wish we could have recruited as a crew member. For a second there, it felt like we could recruit her. Most people who don't grow up here don't leave here.
Only because they're all a bunch of quitters whose only goal is to make it to the weekend. I got plans. I got ambition. All I need is a shot.
You know, this is making me want to watch even more of The Expanse. Funny enough.
See ya.
Yeah, it's odd that you don't get the... Huh.
No loitering, okay? Can't say I'll have what you need. But you're welcome to look.
See what you got for sale.
Happy to make a deal if I can.
Gravity paradigm. Digipick. Binoculars. Zero wire. Okay, it's just got a bunch of different stuff. I could sell. How do we change to... Yeah, I forget. Oh, geez. Vendor credits 1,000? Holy moly. Not exactly a lot on offer here.
Nope. No question, business has been slow lately. Not too worried, though. Managed to make ends meet for a good long while. Don't expect that to change now.
I'm surprised to find an electronics shop in the well.
That's so. Think folks down here are too poor to afford electronics. Not the first time I heard that line. Yeah, I get that kind of attitude far too often. You find yourself with any more commentary, feel free to keep it to yourself.
Sorry. Hey, I was just making conversation. Or actually, sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
It's fine. Just maybe give things an extra thought before you let them roll right out of your mouth.
Okay.
Take care.
Got pilot exams coming up. I've been
I help out
so
Henrik from
hard.
time to time.
I haven't seen the
Not
sun
very
in
often these
days.
days.
My last night
But that's
was
fine.
last week.
What do you do here?
Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well.
I'd like to do business with you.
Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. I only deal with associates that I know and trust. But if you do a small favor for me, I might feel comfortable opening my business up to you. All you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone.
What even is your business?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that yet, but I assure you, it's quite lucrative.
But he is the real vendor. What's in the package?
The contents are of no interest to you, and they're not contraband if that's what you're wondering. If you're uncomfortable doing this favor, you're free to decline.
Sure, I'll do it.
Fantastic. I eagerly await your return.
Slow day in here, isn't it?
Maybe a little, but that's not such a bad thing, is it? Better than all the noise and attention topside, if you ask me.
Huh?
Stay out of trouble.
I remember the Red Mile a little bit. But now we gotta pick up a package for him over there and bring it back. Check out this place.
Everyone's welcome. Nice to see a fresh face to yourself here.
Understand?
You stop in whenever you like.
You stop in.
Do you know
Yes,
why this
ma'am.
place has stood for so long?
No shortage of
I
hungry
make sure
mouths to feed around
everyone's
here.
comfy. I tell
Keep
it
us on
like
our
it is,
toes.
and I
Anything
don't
else?
take any shit.
What's the story on this place?
Mom, that's Kay, gets all the credit. Started making sure people felt welcome back when I was just a kid. She had one rule: no causing trouble. Everyone abided by it, put their differences aside when they came through the door. After a few years of feeding so many mouths, we needed extra credits to stay afloat. Didn't mean for this to turn into a business, but here we are. If folks are willing to pay a little to have someplace to feel safe and get a decent meal, well then we'll sure take it.
I'd like to see what's on the menu.
If we've got it, you're welcome to it.
We do need to stock up on food items and drinks. We got 15,000 right now. More than I expected. Man, these vendors really are broke. Buy these too. There we go. Appreciate the lurk. What's going on over here? A new job. Yo, Kent, it's Randy from Mars. I know it's been a while since we've talked, but I stumbled onto something great here and wanted to get the others in on it with me. Last time we talked at Jake's bar, brought up losing your science job and how you've had bad luck getting back on your feet. Randy from Mars. Oh, this is for the pup. Okay. That's for that quest. Structure. Head to the coordinates. I mean, we could head straight there. Zero out of 3 traits. Forget how, like, the resources and how that even works there, too. Yeah, the whole wait to refresh vendors is annoying.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees?
Maybe we go to the Constellation and just meet with them for a minute at least, and then we go out, because I feel like we should at least go talk to them before leaving the planet. Talk to the scientist by the tree. I feel like I kind of remember that quest too. Find the source of the broadcast, pick up the package, collect the materials. Where is this even? Alpha Centauri, where we currently are. So the question is, the whole update with the DLC coming on the 6th, it comes out on the 7th for everyone. Yeah, let's go meet up with, do one small step just to get this one done. Oh, that's actually over in this district. No, right now I'm actually just doing the latest version. I'm more so preparing for the update, starting a new playthrough with like the Trackers Alliance and some other creation stuff. Yeah, the Trackers Alliance update is out now, but Free Lanes and Terran Armada is
an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the Lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
I was gonna wait until the 7th, but I really didn't know what else to play this weekend. So I was like, you know what? Let me just start a new playthrough now.
Just inside.
Get a feel for everything, and then see how it goes.
Something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what we appear
We are.
to have a visitor?
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Who are you?
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation. That means anything you discussed with Barrett is my business. Now, if you would please answer my question.
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Montero. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
How many times has this happened? Who else had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please...
Gentlemen.
Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Sure.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Godfrey?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Well, I guess so. How much do you know about the artifacts, and what are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Ooh.
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Lodge key added. Ah, dude, that music never gets old.
Satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Vasco is great. Coming here too. Kind of serendipitous that Starfield content be released same time as our moon launch. Yep. And yeah, Artemis 2, which I didn't even know about it, to be fair, until like the day of. I was like, what is Artemis 2? Why is everyone talking about this? And then I was like, once it to actually learn, I was like, okay, that's cool. You know what? I think I might grab weightlifting. And then I think if we go over to our room. See your parents at Pioneer Tower. Is that here? Oh, it is. But I think if we go to whichever one is our room, we should have some outfits there or something like that. Forget which one is mine. I think it's the one like all the way in the corner. That's it. Burner the Interceptor. Personal digiframe, notepad. Oh, it says owned. Yeah, there it is. Board game, deck of cards, issues. In this room? There's 2 areas of unlimited storage. Your room and the downstairs where all the workbench is. Maybe it's downstairs. And don't forget to pick up the magazine. Yeah, maybe everything that I'm looking for is down there then. Drink pack. Oh, maybe this is it. Ah, this is it. There we go. Moby Dick. Yeah, this one's my room. Damn, it's fancy in here. Desktop digiframe. Here's the storage. The watch case. Succulent. That was one of the outfits that I saw. Space trucker hat. I do like the poncho that we have here too. But I think now we have this thing. Chameleon blend with the environment while sneaking and not moving. Mysterious Gravis suit. In the main room with the characters. Also, I wish that they released this before Easter break so I could be playing PS5. I know. I wish it was earlier too. Like that one time it would have been perfect. It was just a little bit earlier. A tiny bit earlier would have been amazing.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid.
I am at your service, Captain.
Talk to Sarah in a second. Everyone hydrate, true. I've been over here hydrating like crazy. Alright, here's the weapon workbench. Probably not much to craft just yet. Spacesuit workbench. Got some credits. Desktop speakers. Industrial workbench allows you to create basic manufactured components which can be used for building structures for your outposts and crafting mods for your weapon. Right. I kind of remember that a bit too. Pharmaceutical lab. Make some bandages. Sure, why not? Another cooking station. Due dates for Darla. 4. Forever Human. February 2nd. Snacks. Wonder if you can still steal the suit through the crack. That's what I was wondering too. Is that still a thing? I remember you'd be able to like get it perfectly. I don't remember if it was this one. I thought it was the one in like the middle of the room. Oh, that goes to the Welsh. No, they sealed the crack. No. Ooh. I do remember that though. Okay, we've got our Gravitas outfit anyways. How hard is it to pick up if you've never played before? If you've ever played just like Fallout or anything similar, you'll probably be fine. It plays very similar to Fallout or like even Skyrim and for RPG aspects.
Or was there something else?
I'm ready. I just want to get her into my party.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Sarah will be locked as your follower if you continue. Got it. Wait, what do you get out of this anyway? Does Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Got it. You and me until we get the artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
What do you mean? You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Talk to Sarah's contact.
I hope you are satisfied with
All right,
the
so I think
quarters available
now
to
she
you.
is my companion. Yes.
Until later.
All right, we'll talk to the other people another time too. Be interesting to see how many bugs we will see on the 7th. It's Bethesda. Yeah, I'm hoping it's smooth, but you never know. We'll see how it turns out in the end. All right, can we go see our parents at the Pioneer Tower? Now that we have her in my party, I'll probably do some more exploration stuff while we're here. They're over here. Okay, so I can fast travel like that. Nice. I'm also hoping that the creation stuff works. But again, we shall see what happens. No idea just yet. What was my... I forget. What traits did I choose again? Am I able to see my status? Prime. Hydration. Oh, you get even more, oh, you get carrying capacity. Other bonuses by being hydrated and fed. Family apartments. Right, here they are. Hello? Oh my God, he looks like me.
Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll
Wait.
get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right?
I'm dead. It's been forever. You're almost bald and have a beard? Wow, I mean, he looks like an older version of my guy. I got a new job with Constellation.
Come again? Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things.
Yeah, every mother says that. You know about Constellation? I never heard you talk about it.
Well, I know what I've read about in the news. The Explorers. Years ago, there was a stretch where Constellation was in fashion. People would gossip about them all the time. I must say it's been a while since I've heard anything about them, though. Glad to know they're still around.
Yeah. We'll see how Constellation plays out.
Oh, in life you need to celebrate the victories you get. Because you don't know when the next one's coming. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath. Why don't you settle in? You know you're always welcome.
The old neighborhood. Ah, yes. Wow, what a nice place.
Of all the places we've lived, this is my favorite.
How many places have they lived? Which one is my room? Oh, this must be my room. Oh my god. Football! United Colonies, Pulsars versus the Freestar Collective Trailblazers. Man, all this stuff I can go and sell at the shop. Perfect. Toy Space Shuttle. Don't judge me, Sarah. Sarah, don't judge. Got a nice room too. Okay, they'll never notice that, you know, they're getting old. They'll never notice that I took all this stuff and I'm going to go resell it at the pawn shop for some more money.
I still can't believe it. Constellation. The stories make them seem so exotic, so, well, romantic almost. How is it for real? You liking it?
Oh, I'm malnourished and dehydrated. You know, it would be funny if the mom walked over and was like, "Oh, honey, here's some food and drink. You look like you need it." I'm still wrapping my head around being invited to join, honestly.
It's funny how you can live years where the days all blend together. But then out of the blue, whammo, everything's different. I've got some news of my own. You are now officially looking at a retiree. Taught my final class last Thursday. The faculty threw me a party and everything.
Oh, he's
too bad you weren't here then. You could have had some cake.
I always thought you should do more than teach. Think you're gonna miss it?
Teaching? I'll miss some of it. Occasionally, I got a student that I could really connect with and make a difference. Those are the ones that kept me going. It didn't matter if they tested well, if it lit a passion in them. That's the stuff. But most of the time, no. I won't miss it at all.
You always told me life is a classroom, so it looks like you'll never retire.
Look at that smart mouth. Where on earth could you have gotten that from? Enough about that. Anything you want to talk about before you have to go? I mean, stay. Stay as long as you like, but I imagine you're all excited to get to discovering.
You guys need anything? Remove the kid stuff trait. I'm not sure if I can keep sending money back home. Yeah, wait, hold on a minute. I'm sending money to them? Whoa. Hold on now. I'm sending money to them? What do you mean? Do you see this place that they're in? How are things going?
Same retirement's treating me well, but there are some days I almost missed the classroom. Don't say anything to your mom about this, but she got some work done at Enhance. She keeps looking younger every day, I tell her. Not that I mind.
You guys need anything?
You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know.
Got any plans?
Planning a proper, honest-to-goodness vacation. Nothing too fancy. I've been promising your mom a trip for years, and I got no excuses now. Your mother's been sending me links all day about such and such deals and excursions, but it'll be good to get out.
Okay.
Take care, kiddo.
I do like that the facial expressions are actually working. Yes.
Oh.
Nice when it
I
does.
still can't get over you being here. And it's not even Mother's Day. So, I gotta ask, is there anyone special in your life? With you being in Constellation now, I imagine you are quite the catch.
Well, I just joined. What do you mean? Nothing to report yet.
Just so you know, your dad cannot wait to be a grandpa. So don't keep him or me waiting too long. I know. I won't get into more right now.
Well, now I see that it's true. Mothers have an irresistible urge to interfere in their children's love life.
I know you didn't live in this apartment long, but I want you to consider this your home away from home. Your bed is always yours, no questions asked. I mean, well, I will ask questions, but you can stay here no matter the answers.
Why did you guys never settle down?
It's complicated. Maybe one day I'll get into it. But neither of us mind moving. I think we both have a bit of nomad in us. I think, though, New Atlantis is our forever home.
That's good. Well, I appreciate it.
No bother at all. Stay as long as you like. Anything you want to talk about, dear?
What are you doing these days?
Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though.
You ever consider moving someplace cheaper? New Atlantis is pretty pricey. I mean, have you seen the PS27 here? That thing is not cheap. And they're moving the prices up again.
Oh, ain't that the truth? With both of our pensions, we still couldn't afford it. But with what you send home, well, we get by. And of all the places we've lived, New Atlantis is just so full of culture and life. Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP at Galbank. Their father was bragging for hours. Can't wait to tell him about Constellation.
Bye.
You're welcome anytime. And I mean anytime.
Where's the tissue paper?
You don't know where that is?
I knew where it was. Top shelf of the pantry. But it's not there anymore.
No, I moved them to the bottom shelf ages ago.
How do you expect me to know where anything is if you keep moving them all the time?
You should pay attention.
I've got lifetimes
Too
worth
real.
of books and videos to occupy me. So don't worry about me.
Oh, we need to eat something. Oh, whoops, that was one that I stole. Okay, that wasn't the thing that I needed. That's fine though. Now hydrated, perfect. But do we get well rested too? Like if we sleep? Forget. Time is it? 21. Go 8 hours.
Well, look who decided to rejoin the world.
Oh, shoot. Now we're dehydrated again. Damn, that runs out really quick. We're now hydrated, and we're well rested. Okay, there we go.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Where do I see my mass? Okay, so it's a 187. Back down to the lobby. I don't even know what quest line we're gonna do next. I mean, maybe talk to Noelle about the quarters, talk to the scientists. Thinking maybe doing the Trackers Alliance. Or just random ones.
Definitely better than the last interceptor.
But why did they replace the handler?
Mercury Tower Penthouse. Right, that's the other thing I wanted to check. Not that. This tab B. Well rested, 10% XP bonus. Okay, cool. Centurion Arsenal.
That bartender at the viewpoint would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
CJ's. Talk to the bartender at viewpoint. EIT Clothers is one of the medical places.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
Go.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's...
Is this the new update? Not yet. No, it's not fully out yet. Could also do these, like leave. Talk to Sarah's contact. Okay. Yeah, I think I might leave it at that for now. Chat, once again, thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the new subs, the members, the super chats, the gifts, wherever you are watching. Every platform is Casas Plays. I will be back on tomorrow morning, and we're going to continue on where we're currently at. We've got a lot of stuff to do. Probably check out the Trackers Alliance. Maybe check out on any of the other DLCs, or, well, not DLC, but creation quests and such. Oh, hello there, Sarah. But I'm looking forward to playing some more, since we're at this point just getting prepared up until the point of the content, the Terran Armada DLC on the 7th, and also the Free Lanes update. So we won't go too crazy this weekend, since I don't want to spend too much time up until then, but we'll still make a lot of progress, at least checking out the creation stuff. So for now, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Peace.